Hi guys, I'm Mama Bear to Many. I am mom to 14 children. 12 of my children are living in this house and 12 of my children are going camping with me this weekend. We are going to go for 3 days to Acadia National Park and we prepped our food. They're also eating supper right now, so you hear some background noise. And I have a headache, so my messy bun is kind of on top of my head because my head is just pounding. So, I'm going to show you what we prepared. So I'm going to share with you what we prepped and what we bought and all that type of stuff for the trip. Again, it's only 3 days. It's not that big of a deal. We're just kind of throwing stuff together, but throwing stuff together for 14 people is a big deal. All right, so here we go. Okay, so along with this, I'm going to tell you kind of what each thing is for, so you have an idea of what we're eating over the next couple days. So for, actually I should come back over here. For tomorrow, Sunday, we are going to be eating these for breakfast. These are cinnamon rolls, and so, or gluten-free cinnamon rolls, and we're gonna have those, and then 2 of the cantaloupes. I have 2 in the kitchen. 2 of the cantaloupes. My daughter also made this pan, which they look kind of odd. But those are keto cinnamon rolls, so those are for sweet pea. So they'll have cinnamon rolls and the cantaloupe for breakfast before we leave. And then we'll have cinnamon rolls the next day and cantaloupe for the next day, breakfast. So then we have, let me see. We have this. This is granola and sweet peas granola, and then we have 5 quarts of almond milk, and that will be for the last breakfast. So for lunches, what we're going to be doing is we will have rice cakes and peanut butter one day, and then we'll have rice cakes and cream cheese another day. And then with that, we will have apples and peanut butter. With that on both days. And then the night that we get there, we will be having, we're gonna make chili in 2 Instapots. We'll bring the Instapots with like aluminum foil over the top so they'll be pretty well warm already. And then we will have chili with cheese. This is the cheese to go on top of that chili. And then we will have a side salad, which will be those 2 bags there to go with that first night meal. The next night, I didn't take them out of the freezer, but what we have is this big salad, which is absolutely gorgeous. I used to make a salad like this, but it had pasta in it. And my friend suggested, hey, why don't you just make your same salad without the pasta? And I actually think it looks really good. I was a little skeptical, but it looks really good. So this is the salad that we will have with the supper. So we will have sausage on like over the fire, and then we'll have this salad along with this sweet kale salad for that next day. Now everyone knows when you go camping, oh, I should mention too, this pot right here is what will fit in the cooler. So we mixed it in this bowl because it was easier to mix this way. And then this is going to get transferred into that pot, and that will go into the cooler along with the sausages and cheese and cream cheese. Will all go into the cooler like that. And then, so the next thing is snacks. We know we have to have snacks when we are on camping. So these are kind of like a brownie bar, like a blondie. I don't even know what they are. They're gluten-free and they have chocolate chips and they're really yummy. Anyway, those will be for like a dessert after supper. We're not doing marshmallows this time, so those will be for that. And then we also are bringing, Sweet Pea has various other snacks. She honestly doesn't even like these. So we're bringing Sweet Pea some other snacks that are pre-packaged as well. I just don't have them here. I didn't get them out yet. And then we have granola bars for like hiking trails, that type of stuff. We also have, basically what we did was we took pistachios and some peanuts, just depending what we had. We had some peanuts left in the bag, and then I put pistachios in here. So basically I made bags with 1/4 of a cup, which would be under sweet peas 10 carb like maximum. And so I just have a bunch of bags in there. I know that there's at least one for everybody, but I just have extras in there too. And then I have a trail mix here, and this has like coconut and nuts and dry fruit and sesame seeds and all that type of stuff. I'd like to make a keto one as well, but I didn't have the type of nuts that they had for keto. But Sweet Pea loves pistachios, so there's some extra pistachios in there for her as well. So that would be these two, and these will be for the trail mix, for when we're like out and on the road. And that is about it for it. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food, a lot of packing. They're packing other stuff right now. As far as like tents and all that type of stuff into the van, and then we'll pack most of the food into the van except for like the cooler type stuff, and we'll put the cooler stuff on like one shelf so somebody just in the morning can like throw all that into the cooler with some ice, and we'll be on our way. So when I'm doing smaller trips, as far as clothing and stuff goes, we wear our outfits that day. There may be swimming, there may not be swimming. I'm not quite sure. We want to see like the different sites, but there is like a swimming area, and I know my kids, and they'll probably want to get in the water. So I do have bathing suits and towels for them. Older kids, they could choose if they wanted them or not. So that was up to them completely. And trying to think. So basically what I'll pack is I'll just pack an extra outfit for everyone else, because most of the time we'll have, it's only 3 days, right? So we'll have the outfit that we had the day that we leave, and then we'll have the next day outfit, and we'll be fine with that. And then we'll just come home in whatever outfit is the cleanest on the following day. Usually I pack more if we're doing whatever, but honestly, I try to look to see, in a lot of campgrounds, they have a washer and dryer, so I try to pack minimally, and then if something needs to get washed, I just go and wash it. So I have the space, because I need space for people's bums instead of stuff and more stuff and more stuff. Anyway, so that part, until that bowl, is what we're bringing. The other stuff, the table needs to get cleared off. But it's actually like stuff that there's some mangoes and stuff that they're probably going to eat with supper tonight, and yada yada yada, you know, life with kids. Anyway, so that's our plan. And are you guys going camping this summer? What do you guys do in the summertime? I like to I think you guys already know this if you've been here before. I like to plan a couple camping trips in the wintertime and already prepay those, so that I'm kind of forced, right? Like right now would not be the ideal time to go camping, to be honest. There's so much going on in our lives, and there's also so much work to be done, and sometimes we cannot take that time to step away, and it almost forces me as a wife, as a mother, to have to step away. And it's good because then I can just enjoy my children without the background noise of, oh, this needs to get cleaned, or this needs to get done, or anything like that. And really, it's quite affordable. I think the gas down there is probably going to be about $60. So $60 to $80 for there and back. And then it was, let's see, it was $130, I want to say. I think it was $130 for we have 2 sites for 2 nights. And then we'll also buy a national park pass. If we were driving one vehicle, which we planned on doing, but where that big van is broken, we do not want to just have that one van. We need a backup. So if you do not know this, 4th graders can get into national parks and national seashores. Last year I had a 4th grader as well, and we went to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and we got into the Cape Cod National Seashore, all those beaches and stuff for free because my daughter was a 4th grader. Now I have a new 4th grader this year, which is kind of cool. And that 4th grader will be able to get the same type of pass for it's everyone in the vehicle. So basically our big van will have that, but we are going to pay for an additional pass in order to get the additional vehicle in there. And it will actually make it easier because we'll be able to put all our stuff in it. And honestly, we will probably go, it's only 2 hours away. So we will probably go back and just do like day trips there as well throughout the summer. And I'm trying to think. So the total would be, what did I just say? So 180. So maybe like, I think it's $60. So like 220. So 220 for 3 days away. I mean, for 14 people. Yeah, pretty good. So that's the way we like to do things. And as you can see, we're not eating out. We're eating stuff from home. I would be feeding us anyway if we were home, right? Yeah. So awesome. So what are y'all doing this summer? Anything exciting? Anything fun? Do you like going camping with your family? It can be challenging. It can be challenging. But I really enjoy it. So I hope you all try it out and have a blessed day.